Hey, hi everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the 29th video of Power Pages 30 Days Learning Series. If you are new to this learning challenge or if you are watching this video first time, so this is the new initiative I took this new year on the Christmas also, where my objective is to cover all the topics of the Power Pages from basics to advanced. So I've been discussing about all the stuff related to the Power Pages from the introduction of the Power Pages, what was the history of it. Then we discussed about some designing related components, that how to design the portal, how to apply the CSS, how we can apply the custom CSS. And we had a couple of topics related to extend the Power Apps portal capabilities by writing liquid template code and then JavaScript code. We had some of the topics related to the integrations as well, that how you can integrate your Power Pages sites with some external components as well, some other Power platform components like virtual agents, Power BI, Power Apps, right? And in my last topic, I discussed about the administration of the Power Pages. That is also quite interesting topic from the administrative perspective, because as I told you, like Power Pages site is something that is for the Fusion team. So the whether it's a low code, no code developer or the professional developers, or whether they are the site administrators, so it is for everyone. All right. Today, if I talk about my topic is related to the troubleshooting of the Power Pages, because on the portal, when there are a lot of capabilities are there where you write your code, and it's tightly coupled with the Microsoft Dataverse as well. So sometimes not only you face the error on the portal side as well, but sometimes you face the error from the Dataverse side as well. Okay, because we have a lot of developers in the team. Some of the developers are working on the CRM side, some of the developers are working on the portal side, and sometimes due to some of the errors in the Dataverse side or on the CRM side, portal also impacts, right? And as you know, also, like portal is the external facing website, and that is often being used by the external audience. So it's very critical for all of us, and because it reflects the image of the organization as well. So it is always necessary that whenever we are getting any issues on the portal, how to smartly handle that. And if your portal is down, or if the portal is in the temporary outage or technical glitch is there, how effectively we can display the error messages as well. All right. So these are all the topics we're going to discuss it today. But before jumping into the session, I just wanted to give a quick announcement here that I've already made it on my social media channel as well. So since this is the second last session of our Power Pages 30 days learning series, so 31st January we are closing this learning challenge, and I'm inviting all the portal heroes on the closing day of the Power Pages 30 days learning challenge. And I don't need to introduce these people from the Microsoft and from the portal community. Nick Dolman, who is the senior content developer at the Microsoft, so all the greatest stuff you are reading related to the Power Pages on the MS Learn or the MS Docs. So Nick Dolman is the one who is actually putting all the efforts in the background. Dilip Singh, who is leading the Microsoft Power Pages team, and Deepti Jaiswal, who is the security expert of the Microsoft Power Pages, who recently introduced or published the white paper on the Microsoft Power Pages architecture and the security. So all these heroes are from the Power Pages team. So it's a great privilege for me as well that they are accepting the invite to to share their portal journey and to share about the upcoming features of the Power Pages. And along with that, we have some more portal heroes, our community heroes, and you interact with them on the daily basis, not in person or virtually, in the form of visiting their sites, their videos. So we know Victor Nicholas. So Victor is known for conducting all the zero to hero sessions as well. So Victor Nicholas is also, sharing, the Power Pages tips. So he has been sharing these Power Pages tips from last 1 or 2 years. So that is quite interesting for all of us as well. Oliver, Alexander, Francisco, Raz, Cyril, Ulrich, and Raghavan. So these are also the people who are doing a lot of great stuff on the portal. So we get to know about the portal on this particular last day. So stay tuned and we'll get to know that what interesting they are also doing on the portal side. Okay. All right. So let's discuss about the today's agenda. So I'm glad to see that everything is in the green color. So yeah, so this is the second last topic where we're going to discuss about the troubleshooting and the diagnostic error messages of the Power Pages. All right. So uh, it is very important from the developer perspective that whenever you are getting any error messages, what is the best way in the Power Portals or the Power Pages to troubleshoot or to diagnostic the error messages. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to discuss about the custom error because there are a couple of properties are there in the Power Pages side. So the first property that is related to the troubleshooting is the custom error. Okay, so whenever something goes wrong in the background due to some error occur in the dataverse side or probably at the portal side, you get to see this error message, the server error slash application. And if you have any experience in the .NET, then you have experienced this kind of screen a couple of times, when something goes wrong or when any error occur at the server side. Okay, so this error always occur when anything goes wrong at the server side or in the background. This never occur when anything goes wrong at the JavaScript side. So either this server error can be coming from the from the portal code itself that Microsoft has hosted, and the second possibility of this kind of error is due to the developer mistakes or developer errors. Okay, so let's say you have written some plugins, the custom workflows or any synchronous logic in the Microsoft Dataverse to write your business logic, and that is not working in the background, so it impacts your portal as well. Okay, to demonstrate that how this error message occurs, what I've done is, so as you can see here, this error message is actually showing that registrations are not allowed. Okay, so to display this error message, what I have done is I actually created a plugin, sorry, a real-time workflow actually. So if I just head over to the process and I just to for the demonstration purpose that how can I throw the error message. So I just created a workflow. It's a real-time workflow, block registration. And this block registration workflow is a real-time workflow. And I have registered it on the create of the contact. Okay, so whenever a new contact gets created, it actually throw the error message. So it's just a simple workflow which had only one step, stop workflow. And in the view property, I'm just throwing the message registrations are not allowed. Okay, so whenever the contact gets created either from the CRM or from the portal, I'm throwing this error message. So I just grab this screen. So this is the one thing. And the second thing is that if I head over to the portal admin center, I have the side action option available. So if you haven't watched my last video, I've discussed about all these features that we have on the admin center. So we discussed about in my last session about the custom error messages as well. Okay, so here we have the option called disable custom error messages. So disable and enable custom error message basically means custom errors are basically user friendly messages that you want to display to the portal screen. Okay, you may not want to display this kind of screen to your users, to your customers. If anything goes wrong, whether in the Microsoft code or whether your developer CRM developer code, anything goes wrong, you don't want to show this kind of screen to your customer. You always want to show them some kind of custom error messages, right? So when you enable the custom error messages, then you will see this kind of a screen. Okay, but when you disable the custom error messages, then you see this kind of a screen. And the enabling and disabling of the custom error message, you can handle it from the Power Platform Admin Center, and you can find this option disable custom or error. If you disable it, then you will see this kind of error message. because you have disabled the custom error messages, then it will automatically show the actual error messages. So this kind of error messages is good for the developer when they want to troubleshoot something, because if you see the custom error messages, something like this, okay, it always show the common message for all the type of exceptions. So we are sorry, but something went wrong. So this is a quite common messages, and developers will not be able to investigate the error. They will not be able to troubleshoot or find the root cause by this error message, because this is quite common message, and it doesn't talks about any specific messages, the exception message or inner messages to troubleshoot for the particular error. Okay. So if you want to troubleshoot something, then you can disable the custom error, and you can find the error message in this screen like registrations are not allowed. Or if you just wanted to enable, if you don't want to display this message, then on the production we should always show this kind of a screen. Okay. Now you may have the question like, okay, so if we enable the custom error message, it shows the screen something like this. Okay, so can I customize this message as well? So in the custom error, can I customize the error message? So whatever message you see in this particular pop-up screen, so can I customize this message? So answer is yes, but not the complete message. So only this message you can change it. We are sorry, but seems something went wrong. Please try again. And if this persists, contact the website administrator. So this message you can customize, but the rest of the message that is being appeared in this error screen, you cannot customize, because this is required to, sometimes if you want to raise a support ticket with the Microsoft, you just need to tell them the error ID and your portal ID and the date time stamps as well, so that they can check in the log in the backend, and they can, help you to, get resolved that issues. All right. So what we want is we want to customize this error message. So what I've done is I actually created a content snippet. So to customize the error message, you have to head over to the content snippet. And in the content snippet, you will get this portal generic error automatically available for you. But if it is not there, then you can create it as well. So since like I have the 4 languages enabled in my Dataverse environment or in the portal as well. So in the English, I have just changed that the error message that I want to display. But by default, if you see in your environment, the content snippet error message is always like this. We are sorry, but seems something went wrong, and it always appear on the portal like this. Okay, but what I want to do is I want to change this error message to something different. So for English language, I just open that, and I've just, you can display the error message in 2 languages, either in the HTML or in the text, not the language. So you can either display the message in the text format or in the HTML format. The liquid templates and all the things are not supported here. Okay. So what message I'm displaying here, that sorry, we are experiencing a problem processing the request at this moment. Please wait and try again after some time. And please click here. So I'm just showing a link so that the user can directly click on the contact us page for any further or urgent assistance. Okay, and thank you. So now if I can go ahead to my portal site, you can see here, sorry, we are experiencing a problem. So let me try it by following the same step. So as you know, like I have registered a workflow on the create of the contact, right? So whenever any user register on the portal, they will experience this issue. So let me try to sign in and click on register, and let me register a sample user here. Okay, so if I hit register, the password is not matching. So let me type it again. Okay, so now it tries to create a contact in the CRM, but the real-time workflow throwing the error message from the background. So now you can see here, I can get my custom error messages as well. Okay, so if I click here, so it will take me to the contact us page where I can, provide the feedback or whatever information I want to submit. All right. Okay, so So this is the way how you can simply, deal with the custom error messages if it is being thrown from the server side, or if you want to see the detailed error messages as I shown here, this kind of error message if you want to see, then you can disable the custom error messages. So as you can see right now, uh, my custom error messages are enabled. That's why the disable custom error button is visible. So my custom errors are enabled. That's why I'm seeing that the error message in the dialog box. All right. Now, what else is there related to this custom error messages? Now we have the diagnostic logging as well. So this is basically something for the logging purpose. So in the admin center itself, we have the option called enable diagnostic logs. Okay. So this actually a feature that we have in the Power Pages where we can retain the logs either for 1 day, 7 days, 30 days, and there are different options are there, and we have the option to provide the connection string for the Azure Blob storage. Okay, so if you have the Azure subscription, or if you have the license of it of the Azure storage, then you can just provide the connection string here. So whatever the logs are there, any issues are there in your Power Pages, then it will automatically log into your the detailed error message will be logged into your Azure storage as well. Okay, so if you have the Azure logging storage, then you can utilize this feature in your environment. All right, so this is just a screenshot. I captured it. So once you enable the diagnostic log, so this is the old way of enabling the diagnostic log. So if you just hit this switch to classic mode, you will get this screen from here as well. So anyways is fine. You can either enable it from the classic mode, or just go to the portal action, and under the portal action you will get this option called enable diagnostic logging. Okay, so you can either do it from here, you will get the same screen what you are getting in the admin center as well. So both the way is fine. All right, now so this is how your error logs looks like when you provide the connection string. Your telemetry logs looks like this, so that you can investigate or troubleshoot the error messages. Display synchronous error. It's a plugin of the workflow. Sometimes you know there are two options. For example, like there are same table, you and the CRM developers both are working. So let's say publish event is the table on which the CRM developers are also writing the business logic at the server side, and you are also working on that. Okay, so sometimes it happens like due to lack of the communication between the portal developer and the CRM developer, some error message thrown from the CRM side or from the server side. Okay, so you always want like if any error occurs from the CRM side, especially the server side error, then you don't want to show any kind of weird message to the user. You always want to show the exact error message that the plugin or the workflow is throwing, right? So for example, if you remember, I have created a plugin, sorry, I have created a custom workflow here. So if I just head over to the workflow, probably here, I had created a workflow same like the block registration. I had created a workflow called block events. So either it's a plugin or it's a workflow, no matter. If you are throwing any error messages, it will, you have to handle those error messages in a good manner on the portal. So let's say if I am just throwing the error message, event can't be published at this moment. Okay, so if you want to display this error message in a user friendly way, what you have to do is you just need to head over to the site setting. Okay, let me go to the site setting here, and you will find this site setting, that is custom plugin error. So if you don't have that, then you have to create this. So site enable custom plugin error. So it's basically mentioned the custom plugin, but whatever synchronous error message are being thrown either from the workflow, real-time workflow, or from the synchronous plugin. So if you have to, if you just set this value to true, then you will always get the error message in the user-friendly way. Okay. So for example, let me first deactivate this so that I can show it to you that how it looks like. Since I've already shown in, I think, in one of the session as well, that how it looks like, but let me show this as well. So let me deactivate this and go here, click on sign in, and let me log in with my credentials. And if I just head over to the publish event and just try to submit a event, then I expect that the real-time workflow should throw the error message. Okay, so I'm just randomly putting any information here. Event mode, virtual. All right, so if I try to submit this data, you can see this is the error message which is being thrown from the CRM side or from the Dataverse side, but it is in the user friendly way, right? I can understand the event cannot be published at the moment, but if you just turn off this site setting or just set this value to false, or if you delete this site setting, or if this site setting is not there in your portal environment, then a weird message like something went wrong, something kind of that message will be appeared, and that will not look good from the customer experience perspective. All right. So always remember, if you have to display any synchronous error messages, then you have to use this site setting in your portal environment. Okay. All right. We have a another feature called enable maintenance mode. So I have also already discussed about the time of administration. So you have the option that you can enable the maintenance mode as well. So sometimes like it is not basically for the development of the testing environment, but it is basically for your production environment. You might have seen like a big website like Amazon's and all, and there are a lot of big website. They some banking website also. They have a specific time duration either on the weekend or on the night. They actually put the site on the maintenance mode for few minutes or few seconds to do all the kind of batch job kind of things, right? So this is the same thing. Either you have to deploy something on the production, or you are facing some technical glitch, or there are some temporary outage is there on your production website, then you can put your site temporarily on the maintenance mode, and it will automatically display this kind of error message. The website is under maintenance, so this website is currently undergoing scheduled maintenance. We should be back shortly. Okay, so it's good that you show this kind of error message instead of showing some random or weird error messages that user is facing on the website. Okay. Okay, so there is another option here is if you want to change this error message, images and all as per your organization branding, then you have the option to provide the custom page URL as well. So either you want to show the default URL, or you can show the custom page URL as well. Now, what could be this custom page URL? So this should be the HTML page URL, and that HTML page should be accessible publicly. Okay. If any sort of authentication or if any sort of restriction is there on that particular page, then this will not be used in the custom page URL. Second thing is that you should not use the portal URL here. That if you have the question like, can I create a anonymous web page in the Power Pages and provide the URL here, then this is also not going to work, because your page is the part of your portal, and if your portal is already in the maintenance mode, then not only uh, the authenticated page, whether it's anonymous page, no page is going to work in the maintenance mode. Okay, so you should always avoid using the portal pages here. You can simply create a page and host it locally or publicly by using any of the medium, and then you can provide the URL here. Okay, so this is the way how you can enable the maintenance mode. Another great feature that we have from the troubleshooting perspective is the portal checker or the site checker. Okay, so both the thing are same. This is interesting actually, because this is the Microsoft provided tool, and it actually scan through all your configuration that you have done in your Dataverse or in the portal, and it automatically show the error messages to you, or if any kind of glitches, if any kind of loopholes are there, then it automatically show the list of all the kind of error or the warnings to you. Okay, so how you can get the access to it? So if you are on the classic mode, so in the classic mode, it known as portal checker. So if you can click here in the run portal checker, it actually gives you the option that you can hit this button, and it actually runs in the background, and it kinds of job actually, and it runs in the background, and it scan through all your configuration that you have done. If you want to do the same activity from the Power Platform Admin Center, then you have the option here as well. I've already ran it a while ago. That's why it's showing the result, but you get the option to run it here as well, or you can click on the refresh results as well. And now you can see here, there are a couple of error messages showing. The one is showing like your parent page is active. What error message showing that inactive web pages listed here have a child page that's in an active state. So it's saying like you have some of the child pages which are in the activate stage, but the parent page of those child pages are in the deactivate stage. So you need to fix this error. Okay, so it actually shows the issue. It actually shows the category as well. So whether this issue is related to the configuration, or whether this issue is related to any security issues, or if it is related to any something else. Okay, and in the result it shows whether it's a warning, it's a error, or whether it's a it's a best practice. Okay, so you can just check here whatever best practices is given, like application user configuration for the portal, so it is already done. And from the performance point of view, I think some of the site settings are there. Yeah, so the footer output cache, so this cache was by default disabled in the earlier version of the portal, but in the new version of portal, this is basically a site setting. You can just copy it, and if I go to the site setting and find it here, probably with this. Okay, so you can see footer output cache enabled. So by default in the new version of the portal, this setting is enabled. This actually allow this setting basically ensure that your header, sorry, your footer will not load on each and every pages. It basically store your configuration in the cache, so that on every pages you don't need to reload the footer again and again. And same goes with the header, because header and footer is something that is always have the static content on across all the pages of your Power Pages site, right? So you may not want like on all the pages header and footer will render every time, right? You want like first time it should be loaded, and from the next time onwards it should not load it. It actually loaded from the configuration you have in the browser cache, right? So this is basically from I think that is not so. For header, it is there, it is true, and for footer is also there. Okay, so this portal checker basically ensure whether this setting is true. If you just set this value to false, you will get the warning message here that from the performance point of view, this is not right. Okay, so there are a lot of categories are there. Based on that, you can find it. So for example purpose, what I have done is I just went to this basic form, and if you remember, like we have couple of basic forms are there, and just wanted to test whether this kind of security loophole is coming in the portal checker as well. So what I've done is I just open the publish event form, and I just remove the enable table permission option, right? That means I am getting the notification here as well that table permission should be enabled for this record, or anyone on this internet can view the data. So Microsoft already giving me the error message as well, but they are not restricting me to do that, right? So what I'm doing is I'm just creating a form and not enabling the enable table permission. And if I hit the, the portal checker or whatever it is, so here you can see, okay, this is not the one. So if I hit the run portal checker, I'm expecting that, the portal checker will tell me that you should fix that, the table permission issue. So now you can see here anonymous access to entity form, entity list, and web forms. So it is giving me the warning that you should fix this issue. So if I expand this, it is showing me the following entity form. That is, so it's also giving me the name of the form as well. So if let's say if you have a lot of configuration and you are struggle to find the exact error, sorry, exact component where this table permission is missing, so it actually gives you the name of the that particular component as well. So it actually also give you the mitigation steps as well, with the some links so that you can get the help as well. All right. So it's very important that so it is part of your go live checklist as well. So if you are just planning your website to deploy it to the production, so it's always a good practice that you run the portal checker, no matter whether you have followed all the best practices from the development perspective, but you should always run this portal checker to ensure that everything is working and up to the mark. All right. Okay, so that's all from the troubleshooting perspective. So it is very important. Being a developer, we often face a lot of issues. So it's very important to know about all the features related to the error logging and the troubleshooting. Okay, so hope you like this video and find it useful. So thank you so much for watching this video and take care. Bye bye.